everybody, and welcome to Bulldog Field right here on the campus of Terry High School here in Terry, Mississippi. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW network. Today it is homecoming night right here at Terry High School as the Terry Bulldogs host the Northwest Rankin Cougars. I'm Trellis Williams. Joining with me right now is Patrick Bullock. And now, Patrick, the Bulldogs are on a little skid right now. They've lost 2 in a row. One was right here at home to Poplarville last week, the first region game on the road against Brandon. They're now 0-1 in the region with that loss. What do the Bulldogs need to do to turn it around tonight and get this win?
Minimize the self-inflicted wounds. A bunch of, like, your drop passes, your false starts, your holdings, blocking the back, just your careless errors. And then you got to be more consistent on offense. Like we talked about last week, they forced 5 turnovers, 3 being turnover on downs from the defense. Well, that's Christmas came early in September when your defense does something like that, especially against the number 1 team in the state. But your offense has to capitalize. And I look forward to Coach Thigpen and that staff to capitalize on those tonight. Now, this isn't the Brandon Bulldog team that we played last week, but it's still a solid Northwest Rankin team in our district. They squeaked by one, got one from Meridian last week for their homecoming. But tonight, that defense, they're going to pin those ears back and hit them right there in the mouth for four hard quarters.
Yeah, and just to follow up on that a little bit, the Cougars 1-3 on the season. Last week was their first win of the season, but it was region play, so they've won the ones that counted so far. They beat the Meridian Wildcats there at home. How hungry do you expect these Cougars to be here coming here to Terry?
Oh, man, I'm pretty sure their coach over there is telling them, hey, man, these guys, they were on a hot start, started 3-0, and now they're on a two-game losing streak. So they're going to do everything they can, scratch, bite, whatever they got to do to come out with a win tonight at home. And Northwest has got to come in. If they want to come out with a victory, the coach has a game plan. But our coach as well, our staff has a game plan as well. And I don't know, man. Hopefully they came in with a big head thinking they can just come in here and just coast on through and we just put a beat down on them.
Yeah, so today we also plan on definitely are guessing that we're going to see the battle of some running backs here today. Dylan Lewis of the Northwest Rankin Cougars last game had a big ball game, 36 carries for 242 yards rushing. That's something else with a touchdown. Sharansky Johnson, who's been doing well all season long. Last week, though, was a little bit of a struggle, only finished with 32 rushing yards, but he had a touchdown there early. What do you expect from Sharansky when it comes to bouncing back this week?
Man, come back and just hit it hard. He's always. I said it from the first 2 games. He'll get the ball and he'll be patiently waiting for a hole or a gap to open up for him. Tonight, man, they need to spread it out wide and use his talent and speed and just stretch it out. Sharansky, from my eyes and from what I've seen and heard, Sharansky is probably one of the top fastest kids in this region. And when he has the ball in his hand in an open field, especially against a DB, it's going to make him miss 95, 99% of the time.
So, yes, so here we are at Bulldog Field, homecoming night for Terry High School. The Terry Bulldogs hosting the Northwest Rankin Cougars. Northwest Rankin 1-3. The Terry Bulldogs 3-2. And we will be set to begin this ball game in about 10 minutes or so right here on Bulldog Field. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back with more action.
Will be asked to leave the area without recall or re-entry, and you could be possibly banned from future contests. The use of alcohol, drugs, and tobacco are forbidden at all Mississippi high school activities. Artificial noisemakers are allowed at MHSAA outdoor events except for air horns, bullhorns,
All right, folks, and welcome back right here at Bulldog Field. These players are about to be introduced to the fans right here. The Terry Bulldogs, they're in the maroon tops, maroon pants, and white helmets here today. So the maroon, all maroon, is what the Bulldogs are coming out with today. The Northwest Rankin Cougars with the white jerseys, with the gold numbers, black helmets, black pants. Northwest Rankin Cougars are in Brandon, Mississippi. That's where Northwest Rankin High School is. Terry Bulldogs, obviously right here in Terry, Mississippi.
Man, that number 71 out there, that looks like a man playing. It's a grown man standing against Saronsky, ain't it?
Absolutely, that is Tanner Welch, 6'8", 340 pounds. I'll tell you, that's a big old dude.
Man, I wonder if they'll get him an NIL deal for Welch fruit juice. See what it does?
That's a big old dude right there, folks. He's going to be up on the front, playing offensive line here for the Cougars. And now these players are about to be introduced to the fans. And I mean, I will say the Northwest Rankin side has plenty of people too.
Yeah, man. That's one thing I love about this region. Their fans travel well. But now when we get like the Petal and the Oak Grove, yeah, I can see that a little bit. But even the Meridian, man, Pearl travels well. Brandon travels well. Several teams travel well that far out.
And so now the players will be introduced here shortly. This place is packed out with people right here, Bulldog Field, on the campus of Terry High School. And here we go. The Terry Bulldogs are being introduced to the fans right now. And they're all maroons. This is homecoming night right here for Terry as they host the Northwest Rankin Cougars. These Terry Bulldogs are 3-2 on the season, 0-1 in region play. Of course, they went on the road to play Brandon. And they're being introduced now. Now the Northwest Rankin Cougars are being introduced. Coming out, they are 1-3 on the season overall. 1-0 in the region as they defeated the Meridian Wildcats 29-27 last week to get their win. So now, the kickoff will be coming here shortly. And the excitement is there. The band, the Northwest Rankin band, is packed out over there. The Terry Bulldogs band is packed out just as normal. And this is the first region home game here for Terry.
Well, that's great, man. That's a heck of a turnout for the first home game for the region play. Looks like we'll be receiving it here in the first half here. Give you a couple games that's going on this evening along with ours. You got Pearl at Meridian. You got Oak Grove traveling to Petal. And the battle of the undefeateds, Brandon 4-0 and Warren Central 4-0 over at Warren Central. That'll be a great game. But we got a dogfight here tonight. The Dogs against the Cats.
Absolutely. The Cougars right here. About to be kicking off to these Terry Bulldogs. Normally we got Nick Rogers back there, but Nick Kelly out for the season with a torn ACL. We hate to hear that. Nick Rogers is out as well. He's got a sprained ankle. He should be back, I think, next week, but we'll check in on that and see when the time comes. But Carlos Sanders is back there, as well as Donovan Young. They are back to receive. And now, kicking off here, Christian Baglione for Northwest Rankin. So here he comes. He's set to kick. He's kicking it. That's a driving kick, a long kick deep.
Let it go.
And it's going to be fumbled a little bit. Picked up there by Young.
Oh, good
block. Get out to the left
block.
side. He's trying to break a tackle, and he's going to be wrapped up and pulled down. And that is right around the 8-yard line. So not quite good field position here to begin the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, man, that's one of those you just let it go right because it would have landed right there at the 1, if not inside the 1, and roll over to the end zone and would have a lot better field position.
So the Bulldogs heading out on the field behind quarterback Jordan McGee, sophomore quarterback for the Bulldogs. He had him a good passing game last game. He was able to throw well, 15 for 25. He's able to throw a touchdown pass, and he had an interception, but did well overall. Dual threat quarterback. He's going to get the snap, handed off to Sharansky. Sharansky trying to find something. He gets pulled down right there at the 12. It looks like.
Yeah, that's one of those, man. He's definitely a patient runner, which is great. But sometimes if they're not going to give it to you, either the A or B gap, you got to stretch it outside and use that speed, which he definitely has.
So 2nd down and 8 now for Terry. He's able to get to the 12. It was spotted at the 10 to begin with. McGee back to throw. He will throw it, and it's behind Sanders. He was trying to target Carlos Sanders, threw it behind him.
Yeah, he's a little miscue right there. Luckily, there was no Cougars around to catch that one, but 3rd and long right here.
So here we go. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Will Johnson all by himself on the left side. And now Jordan McGee back in the shotgun. He's going to get it. He's looking to throw. Looking to his right. Throws it over the top. Intercepted. Picked off. There right there is Dylan Lewis. And he's going to get it. He breaks the tackle. He's still going.
He's coming
he's
back.
a running back. He's taking it all the way back for 6. But we got yellow on the field. Hopefully that'll bring it back this touchdown. But that right there was Dylan Lewis with the pick 6.
Yeah, the interception is going to count, but there's blocking the back on the Cougars defense right there at the 15.
And yeah, you hate to see that, an interception there here early from Jordan McGee. And that right there, Dylan Lewis, he is the leading rusher for the team as we mentioned earlier, but he is also a free safety, and he just got a pick.
Yeah, man, he's the workhorse over here for this Northwest offense. But yeah, McGee, man, he threw it right there to double coverage, and he just bit down on it, got in front of him, and just took it.
Wes White, quarterback for the Cougars. He's back there in the shotgun. He's going to get it. Hand it off there to Lewis. Lewis to the left. And he gets about 3 on that play. Bring up 2nd down and 7 here. He got down to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, a little shoestring tackle. Luckily, that's what brought him down.
White back in the shotgun. He's got Lewis behind him. He's going to hand it off to him again. He's going to the right. He's able to find a little something, but he's going to be wrapped up and pulled down. Deshaun Johnson was on top of that with Nick Crawley. And he will not gain anything on that one.
Yeah, great job by that defense. Great containment on the outside. Nobody passing. I think they're hoping to get some of these little early movement. That up back going in motion to go across. Personal foul. What?
What's the call? They call a personal foul on the Bulldogs here?
He's got to come out.
So Pat Bracey apparently is who's on, and so now it's Titus Kelly back. Good to see him back. I mean, he had hurt his knee pretty badly in that Poplarville game, but he is back in action. They're fearing it was a torn ACL, but it was not. And so he's in the ball game. Glad to see that, but not glad to see an automatic 1st down here for the Cougars. They are at the 12-yard line. They're in the red zone. White is in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his left, no receivers to his right. Right behind him is Dylan Lewis. Dangerous running back here for the Cougars. White in the shotgun. He's going to get the snap. Hand it off there to Lewis. Lewis trying to get through, and he's able to get down to about the 7. There right there's a gain of 5. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5 here.
Yeah, I noticed the last couple carries, Lewis likes to hang that ball out a little bit. If we can just get one guy to get in there and punch it out, cause a turnover would be great right about now.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Lewis going to get it again. He's not going to get anything. He's wrapped up and stuffed by the Bulldogs front line. He'll lose a yard on that one probably. Lose more than a yard.
Yeah, he hit him right there behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by that Terry defense. Great penetration right up the middle. Look for a shot to the end zone right here. I wouldn't be surprised.
3rd down and 7 here for the Cougars. They're in the red zone. And he's going to fake the handoff and throw it, and he will complete it into the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was a complete pass to Brendan Brown. On the cut, he got in the end zone for a touchdown, and Northwest Rankin will strike first.
Yeah, you got man coverage up top all alone. You got your cornerback on an island. Your safety and everybody else is down here on the bottom side, and you'll need 5 to 6 yards for a touchdown, a quick slant. Read it all day long.
The snap is good. The kick is strong, and it is good there from Baglione. And so that will make it 7-0, a lead for the Northwest Rankin Cougars. They get it on their first possession as they were able to set that possession up real nicely off that interception that Dylan Lewis got on Jordan McGee. So we will be back as the Terry Bulldogs will be receiving the kickoff. And be sure to hit the subscribe button right here on the TSJW Network YouTube. That is where all Terry Bulldogs football coverage is, the TSJW Network. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. The Northwest Rankin Cougars lead 7-0 with 9:03 to go here in the first quarter. We haven't even gone 3 minutes yet, and the Cougars have already gotten on the board. So now the Bulldogs are going to have to take care of the football a little bit better.
Yeah, that's just a little, like I said, careless errors, throwing in double coverage like that, safety biting down on those quick 5-6 yard routes. But this is where short-term memory comes into effect right here. McGee just needs to forget about that last possession, move on to this one right here.
So Christian Baglione will be kicking another kickoff here. Carlos Sanders and Donovan Young back to receive.
And a lefty too is at that. A left kicker. Man, he's got a little pop to that leg, don't he?
Absolutely. Had a deep kickoff, had a good strong extra point as well.
Must have picked him up off the soccer squad.
So here we go, setting up to kick. He'll get his running start. He will kick it. It's low, and it goes towards the sideline, and it will bounce out of bounds. So that ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Terry Bulldogs will start their possession. Bulldogs looking for a better possession than last one, where they got 2 plays off and then threw an interception there. And so now they're going to be out there at the 35 this time. Better field position for sure. Last time they started at their own 10.
Yeah. Long dives, man. Reach. Just kind of just run it down their throat. Little options. And, now you just need to put the ball in your best player's hands.
Jordan McGee has Sharansky to his left. He's in the shotgun. Here comes the snap. Hand off to Sharansky. Sharansky through the middle. And he will get a gain of 3. When you get down, looks like to about the 38 maybe, if not the 37. We'll see where they spot it. And it is at the 38. That'll be a gain of 3 there for Sharansky. So 2nd down and 7 now. McGee in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's got Sharansky to his right. The fake handoff, throws it over to the side. That was nearly picked off as he was intended for Carlos Sanders. And so that is incomplete, bring it up 3rd down.
Yeah, that's 3 passes. You have 1 behind, 1 picked off, and 1 nearly picked off right there. I would probably go back to the ground and pound. The option reads from the edge will be like, McGee's just pretty good at that, just that's his bread and butter between him and Sharansky.
So Jordan McGee in the shotgun. Sharansky right to his right. McGee's going to get it. He's looking to throw. He'll throw it over to Johnson. Johnson will receive. He is pulled down. I think he only got to the 42. I think that's where his forward progress will take him. And that will be a gain of 4 on the play. They are 3 yards short of the 1st down. That brings up 4th down and 3. Here comes the punt unit.
Yeah, that's a long throw too, man. They need to air it out. If they're going to throw it, run, deep shot.
So they spot it there at the 41. So it's 4th down and 4. So the punt unit is out. Pat Bracey is back to punt. So here's the snap. The snap is way over his head. Bracey's going to have to go back and get it. He fumbles it, and he will jump on top of it. And that right there is a disaster. Another bad snap on a punt. We've seen that multiple times this season. Bracey was smart about it. He jumped on top of it instead of getting waylaid. But the ball is going to be at the 13-yard line. They're in the red zone. That's where Northwest Rankin will get it. Another Terry Bulldog mistake.
Yeah, it's careless mistakes, man. Just one thing after another. But great job on him just falling down instead of getting it blocked.
7:39 to go here in the first quarter. Here's the handoff there. Lewis, he goes through and he will get a gain down to the 9-yard line. 4-yard gain. Second down is 6.
I can't see who it was. And Bailey held on for dear life right there in the had a handful of jersey.
And so now, I don't know if we're going to see a false start or offsides. Offsides, yep, onto Sean Johnson. He jumped the line there. It's a 5-yard penalty. Now they're down at the 4-yard line here. 1 yard away from the first down marker. So you're looking at second down and 1 at the 4-yard line. Here we go. White in the shotgun. Man in motion coming. Gets it over to Lewis. Lewis coming around the side. He tries to get into the end zone. He dives in, and we're going to see what the signal is. I don't see any signal.
Short.
So he is short of the end zone, but he is right there at the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Yeah, he's had 2 Bulldogs back there just ran into each other trying to chase him down.
So Wes White in the shotgun will get it into Lewis. Lewis gets in the end zone for 6. 13-0, the Northwest Rankin Cougars are expanding their lead over the Bulldogs.
I mean, they're taking advantage of the opportunities that Terry's given them. Terry just need to sit down, take a deep breath, and just go back to that football that they're used to playing.
It's a bad start here for the Bulldogs, but it's really not it's tough on the defense here because the defense is not – they've been given short fields every single time. And now here's the kick. That kick is plenty enough for an extra point. He's just showing off.
Yeah, man, that looked like he was probably good for 40. But, yeah, like you said, on the defense side, other than that one penalty, I think it's called an unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul or whatnot, that cost them, it would have been 3rd and long for Northwest on that first drive. But, yeah, man, they're not getting much foundation behind them. And that's where that offense needs, and special teams needs to help out their defense.
So the Cougars are about to kick it off again to the Terry Bulldogs, and just tough. The Bulldogs digging a hole for themselves right now. And you really don't want to see that if you're a Terry Bulldog fan. This Bulldog team can certainly come back, but they're going to have to get on their horse.
Yeah, right now this is that drive that needs a fire start underneath their rear ends to get them going. 14 is definitely a doable comeback, but they've got to have something going on that offense right now. Something's got to be clicking.
Baglione will be kicking the kickoff here. The Bulldogs back to receive. He's stepping up, about to do the kick, and the kick is a little shorter, will be picked up there by Carlos Sanders. Sanders plunges right through the middle and get to the 31. Carlos Sanders able to maximize the yards by using some force to get through there.
Yeah, he came hitting that one hard, man. That was a great job by Sanders. Hopefully to break free and get on down the field, but get what you can when you can.
So decent field position here for the Bulldogs at the 31-yard line. And O.J. Marshall, big target last game, has 6 receptions for 91 receiving yards with a touchdown. Do you expect him to get some targets here?
Yeah, especially downfield, man. He's definitely one of those go up and get it kind of guys. These little quick routes. Northwest's defense really good at it. Hang on to that ball.
Sanders will keep it going through on the run, and he'll plunge in through to the 34-yard line for a gain of 3. Well, actually, they spotted it at the 30, so it's a gain of 4. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great pickup right there. He needs to hang on to that ball a little bit more.
Here we go, McGee. He'll hand it off there. That right there is Sharansky, I believe. He's pulled down, and he's not going to get anything. Stuffed in the line there at the 34. And so now there's going to be a timeout call. This is the heat timeout, even though it's not hot out here, folks. 5:59 to go here in the first quarter. 14-0, the Northwest Rankin Cougars lead over the Terry Bulldogs. We'll be right back. So the Bulldogs trail 14-0 here with 5:59 to go in the first quarter. The Cougars were able to jump on them with 2 turnovers, 1 an interception, 1 turned out to be a turnover on downs as the punt was snapped over the head of Pat Bracey, and he had to jump on it. Gave him 2 short fields there. McGee's got it right now. 3rd down and 6. McGee has it. Hands it off there to Sharansky. Sharansky not able to get much, maybe a gain of 1. And that will make it 4th down and 5, and the Bulldogs are about to bring the punt unit back out this time. Right now they're going to be looking for a clean punt here.
Yeah, that's just don't pin them back on their side of the field is what they're looking to do. Help out that defense a little bit more this time.
Bracey back to punt here for the Bulldogs. Another punt over the head of Bracey. Bracey's going to pick it up, and he's going to get hit. The ball's loose again, and I think they called him down.
Yeah.
And another bad snap there. And what is going on there?
I have no idea, but it looks like to me they need to change long snappers, man.
And another short field for the Cougars. They already lead 14-0. The ball's at the 9. 1st and goal for the Cougars. They have not had to, the ball has not been in their territory yet.
I don't think the ball's been past the 25 or 30.
Here we go, lined up. Wes White in the shotgun.
Got man covered
Snap's
up top.
coming. Hands it off there to Lewis.
Hole.
Lewis right through, dives in to the 2-yard line. And so that will bring up a 2nd down and goal.
Yeah. That offensive line for Terry's pushing them back and getting a hole.
Ty Coleman gonna get a break there. That was Kirsten Williams coming in. And so now they're gonna get in the end zone there. They plunge in, and another Northwest Rankin touchdown.
Man. This is a big shock right here. They're just shooting themselves in the foot. Careless things, they're giving us, like you said, a short field position. Everson for 3 straight.
20-0. Northwest Rankin in the lead. Now here comes the kick from Baglione. Christian Baglione will be kicking the extra point. Going to try to make it 21-0 now. The snap is good. The kick is plenty good. And it is very good. 21-0. The Northwest Rankin Cougars are ruling and schooling here. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And they have a 3-touchdown lead over the Terry Bulldogs.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs have had an interception and then 2 3-and-outs. And that has led to this 21-0.
Yeah, two snaps over the punter's head. If you can foresee that, you might as well just go for it on 4th down from here on out. It'll definitely give you a lot better field position. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Coach Thigpen and that offense staff's thinking right now. A little motivation going down there from Coach. See if we get a nice, good, deep return from this kickoff right here by Sanders.
Carlos Sanders and Donovan Young back to receive for the Terry Bulldogs. Christian Baglione once again will be kicking this kickoff. And we've got 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Baglione coming up for a running start. Here's the kickoff. It's low, it's long. Sanders going to drop it, but he's going to pick it up there at the 10. He's going to go, he's going to run over to the right, going to be pulled down.
Nope.
He plunges through to the 20.
Man.
So he's able to maximize the yards once again. Carlos Sanders. And you have to give it to Sanders. He's been giving it his all in all the possessions he's had the ball.
Yeah, kickoff return and running the ball. Like right there, it looked like he was going down to that 17, 18-yard line, but pulled a little Houdini rabbit out of the hat and got up to the 20.
20-yard line. Terry Bulldogs have the ball. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sharansky to Jordan McGee's right. McGee's got it. Hands it off to Sharansky. Sharansky pushing through, getting to the 21.
Oh, the big boys pushing him.
They're pushing him some more, and they're going to get him down.
Yeah.
So it looks like to the 27. And that was turned out to be a gain of 7 there.
Yeah, a little premature on the whistle there, ref.
Oh, they called it dead right there at the 25, and so that would be only a gain of 5, but still getting 5 yards out of that.
Whatever gets the spark going.
So here's McGee. He's going to get it. He's going to hand it off to Sharansky. Sharansky pushes through to the 26, it looks like. Gets 1 yard. Now 3rd down and 4.
Man, all I've seen here tonight is just right up the middle. Right up the middle. Watch, you got a empty set in the backfield.
So now 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. McGee's all by himself in the shotgun. He gets it. He's going to run right through, and he's going to be pulled down short of the 1st down at the 29-yard line. Now you're looking at a 4th down and 1. And now what do you do in this situation? Do you go for it?
Yeah. It's either you go for it and get you're at the 30, or you get all the way back inside the 5. But right there, McGee, he should have held on to it just a little second longer to let those linebackers kind of drop back, acting like he's going to throw it and try to run.
McGee's going to get it. He's going to run it himself.
Go up, turn it up, turn it up.
He's
First down.
trying to get through. Was he able to get it?
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Yes, he is. He's able to get it and a couple more. I think he got to about the 33-yard line. So Jordan McGee able to get the 1st down. So now the Bulldogs get their first down of the game, and maybe you can get some momentum here.
Yeah, it's definitely right there going with us right here. Decent little four-play drive going.
McGee in the shotgun has Sharansky to his left. The snap is there. He fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself. Jordan McGee able to get through to the 37 now. And that will be a gain of 4 there for Jordan McGee. Or actually, they had him down at the 34. So that'll be a gain of 3 there for Jordan McGee.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, they're just up the middle, man.
And McGee, he's got plenty of strength. He can push through there.
Yeah, he got some big old quads on him.
Yeah, definitely a weapon there, Jordan McGee is for the Bulldogs. He is back to throw. He's looking.
There
He's going to air it out.
Go up.
He's targeting Marshall.
Got him.
Marshall will pull it in.
There's that spark, baby. Let's go.
Dave Marshall, folks.
There
that
you
is
go.
in Northwest Rankin territory. He was down at the 26-yard line, and the Bulldogs now have some energy.
Yeah, just posterized him. Great job. Way to throw. McGee throwing it up, and like I said, Marshall's your going up too guy, man. Great job by Marshall going up and bringing it down.
That was a big one right there. He was going against Davion Epps and was able to get him. He had 5 inches on him as well. McGee's going to go to the
Stretch
left.
it. There you
McGee's
go.
running it. He's pushing through. Gets down there to the 22-yard line. And so now that is a 5-yard gain. So 2nd down and 5 now for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, other than that long pass play, our biggest plays tonight have been stretching it out, you know, using our speed. You know, that's a great job.
McGee in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the
Design.
right.
It's going to be a design QB run right here.
Here we go. McGee's got it.
Oh.
He'll throw it over. That is to Young. Donovan Young, he's not going to be able to get anything. I think he may have gotten a yard, but more likely he got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 5. So now the Bulldogs. Ball is spotted at the 23, so he actually lost a yard. 3rd down and 6. McGee back in the shot. Sorry about that. We are back. Sharansky was able to receive it and get a few yards there. 2nd down, ball spotted at the 9-yard line. The first quarter comes to an end right here, but the Bulldogs on the brink of scoring. And if you're able to score here and then get a kickoff and not give them the ball at the 20, you might be able to get a stop and get some momentum back, because we really haven't tested Northwest Rankin's full field drive.
No, this that open possession that you know, through that pick, that has been the longest drive that Northwest has had. But you know, if you give your defense a little bit more at stake to work with, so to say, it puts pressure on that offense. And our guys have got, you know, we've got the athletes. It's just all about between the ears and right there in that chest about who wants to step up and make a play. And whatever coach said to them, that last possession just definitely lit a firecracker underneath them, and they coming out popping.
So here we go. They're going to change sides of the field, but the ball is at the 9-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs have it. They're trying to get to that 5-yard line. They're at 2nd down and 4 at the 9. They're in the red zone, the Terry Bulldogs. Jordan McGee's been able to get some good action on the run and with the throw, able to air it out there to O.J. Marshall. That was a great pass there. Now, here we go. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jordan McGee in the shotgun has Sharansky to his immediate right. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Fakes the handoff. McGee's got it. He's pushing through. Gets down to the 1-yard line. Gets the first down. It's 1st down and goal for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great read by McGee on that edge right there. And what he used his feet to get him all the way down to the 1 and punch it on the door. 1st down.
So you got 4 downs to get 1 yard, folks. The ball is spotted at the 1-yard line. That's where the Terry Bulldogs have it. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. McGee's in the shotgun by himself. The Bulldogs trying to get on the board here. They're down 21-0. McGee's going to run it in himself. Inside the end zone. Touchdown, Terry!
Great job.
Jordan McGee runs it in, and the Bulldogs get on the board, folks.
Yeah, great drive right there by that Terry offense. Definitely playing from behind here, but that right there just put a big confidence boost in that Terry sideline. Said, hey, quit giving them the ball. We don't give them 21 points, so let's get some of this back and let's play some football.
So now Pat Bracey going to get an opportunity to make it 7 here. Bracey will be kicking it. And Titus Kelly is the holder here for this kick. That snap was good. The kick is off to the left. No good. So that will not be 7. It will stay at 6. 21-6. The Cougars in the lead. We'll be back. The Terry Bulldogs will be kicking off to the Cougars. And we'll be back for some more action.
Let's have that one play.
Yeah, that was tough.
That touchdown, like, oh, man.
Barely. All right, folks. So the Bulldogs will be kicking off here to the Cougars. 21-6. The Bulldogs are on the board now. Might be able to get some momentum here. Might be able to make Northwest Rankin actually take them a full field. We have not seen the Cougars have to do that yet. So Pat Bracey will be doing the kickoff here. Donovan Allen still out after his injury against Poplarville. Now here's the kick.
Ooh.
The kick is a kick picked up at the 15.
Oh, blocking
line.
it back.
So now here's the run. That's Weekly.
Come on, 22.
Weekly to the right side. Weekly running. He's got more room. He's coming through, getting pulled down right there at the 46-yard line. And still, it's going to be a big return there for the Cougars.
Yeah, Northwest got away with one right there. Number 22 hit our guy. Let's see if we got him on here. Number 44 blocked in the back, clear as day. And that's what gave Northwest that great, decent field position right there at their own 45.
So that was Daniel Watkins there. 44 for the Cougars. Trip Weekly was on that big return though. And so now the Cougars are set up in some offense here. Ball is spotted right at the 45-yard line. I feel like these referees are kind of doing ballpark estimates on these spots because they're always doing on the 5 or the 10.
Oh, man. Oh, man. They're pissed off.
So here we go. White back to throw. No, he hands it off, and now here's the run. He runs it through, and that right there was Dylan Lewis into Terry territory down to the 40. First down. Dylan Lewis, 242 yards rushing last week against Meridian. And now, once again, already has 2 touchdowns. Now, pass from White. He throws it, and it's through the hands of Brown, incomplete. The target was Brendan Brown. Nick Crawley was on that one. It's incomplete. Bringing up 2nd down and 10 here at the 40-yard line in Terry Bulldog territory. 10:47 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, if Crawley could have got his head back around and jumped up and made a play on it, he probably would have had an INT right there.
And the shotgun is Wes White. Right behind him is Dylan Lewis. Been doing a lot of damage here for the Cougars. He's going to get the handoff, run through, gets through, he's pushing, and he gets down to the 32-yard line. He's 2 yards short of the first down. That brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 2. Here we go, back in the shotgun now, White. He hands it off again. Lewis going to get the first down and a little bit more. Get down to the 27-yard line.
Until passing more, get out of being at 7 and come down and get in the box.
Yeah,
So now at the good.
Oh, no, sorry. They're just picking on our left side, or our right side right there. Because, man, that's what they're just beating it down right there, man.
Ball spotted at the 27-yard line in Terry Bulldog territory. The Cougars of Northwest Rankin have the football. They lead by 2 scores, 21-6.
I was just
And I don't know what it is right now. I guess they didn't call the timeout.
I mean, you got this judge down here who called the timeout, but then you got the other 4 up top in La La Land.
So now that's a timeout here.
Yeah.
21-6 is the score. The Cougars lead over the Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
Defense to step up right here, pin your ears back. Just need to go 3 and out right here.
Wes White in the shotgun. Lewis to his immediate left, a little behind him. Here we go. They hand it off to Lewis. Lewis right through there, and he gets to about the 28, or no, he gets about the 23, and that's where his forward progress will end. He got 5 yards on that one. And, I mean, Lewis is able to get running starts into the pile, and the pile is like, they're pushing the pile pretty well there in the offensive line.
Well, when you got a guy, a grown man, 6'8", 340 pounds, you just run it right behind him every time.
Yeah, that's a grown man right there. All right, White's back to throw. He throws it, and he
get that out of
the
there. Good job.
And it will be incomplete. Broken up there by Caleb Tillman. Good defense there from Tillman. And that brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 5. The ball's at the 28-yard line here in Terry Bulldog territory. 9:32 to play. The Cougars trying to get another 3rd down conversion. The Cougars have scored on every possession so far. This is their 4th possession of the ball game. White in the shotgun. He's got Lewis behind him. He's going to fake the handoff, throw it over the side. Now here's the run. Here he has it. Kelly's going to pull him down. 1st down, but he gets to the 6-yard line. 1st down and goal for the Northwest Rankin Cougars. That right there was Cade Thornis with the catch and the run. The pass from Wes White there. Here we go. In the shotgun is White. White hands it off to Lewis. Lewis takes it to the left, pushes through, gets down to the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal at the 2. The Bulldogs trying to make a stand here. They need it right now. They trail 21-6. 8:56 to play in this 1st half. Here we go. Here's the snap. Hand off to Lewis. Lewis, he gets pulled down. And right there, beating him. Are the Bulldogs there at the line? Here we go. Here's the handoff there. The run from Lewis. Lewis trying to get in. He dives in. What's it going to be? What are they going to call it? They're going to call it a touchdown. They say he got in. Dylan Lewis for another Northwest Rankin touchdown. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown. And now the score is 27-6.
Yeah, Northwest is running right there to the left side every time. They had 3 blockers. Nothing really you can do about that.
Baglione will be back for another kick. Do you think he'll kick it over the scoreboard, or do you think he's just going to smash this out?
He might kick it out there to 55.
Here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is perfect, and it is good. That is Christian Baglione with his key extra points. All of them good. 28-6 lead for Northwest Rankin. The Bulldogs will receive the kick. When we come back, be sure to check out the show, the South 78 Football Show. That is every Wednesday at the Raising Cane's in Byron, Mississippi. Come out to the Canes at 7 p.m. and support. And if not, check it out on the YouTube, the TSJW Network YouTube. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. They get posted every Thursday. We got one posted yesterday. We had an interview with the mayor of Byram, Richard White, so go ahead and check that out. We also had some with the homecoming court, and they were there for interviews as well. And with Will Johnson and Pat Bracey, we got interviews with them as well on Wednesday. So be sure to check out the show. That we do it every Wednesday at the Raising Cane's in Byram. So now, Northwest Rankin about to kick it off here to the Bulldogs of Terry. 8:13 to play. We're here on Bulldog Field. The Bulldogs going to have to get a stop if they want to come back. That last offensive possession looked good, though.
Yeah, it definitely did. They moved the ball, and then, that one deep play from McGee to Marshall was fantastic. But, like I said, we got to stretch it out wide.
Aguillon with the kick. Now it's Carlos Sanders. Sanders running into the middle. He's pushing through. He's still on his feet. Getting past the 25, going to be pulled down at the 25. So the 25-yard line is where the Terry Bulldogs will start their possession.
Yeah, looking to. Sorry, I'm still baffled. That's like the third time tonight that we had a couple premature whistles blowing before the ball carrier was even on the ground. I'm not understanding the concept between these refs. But I'm trying to get a couple score updates. I just checked on the Pearl one. Meridian's beating Pearl 22-0.
Meridian up on Pearl, wow.
Yeah.
Brandon and Warren Central's a big game as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out well, you got Oak Grove and Petal tied up at 14 all. So let's see.
Oak Grove is 0-1 in play. What's Petal? Where's Petal in the region? Where is Petal on the region?
Last game of the season. Or are you talking about?
What's the record?
Oh, the record. Let me double check on that one for you. Petal is going to be 3-2, 0-1 in Region 6A. 6A Region 3.
Okay, so they
lost last week to. Who did they lose to? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they lost to Pearl last week, 25-21. Too many football teams on my brain tonight.
So back in the shotgun, Jordan McGee. He's going to get it and hand it
Good
off
read.
to Shronsky. He faked it. McGee's going to run it through past the 30, and that's where his forward progress will end. And McGee able to gain 5, ball down at the 30. Second down and 5 for the Bulldogs. And the clock is running at 7:45 to play here in the second quarter. 28-6. Here we go. Here's the run. In is Shronsky. He gets a gain of about 3 there to the 38-yard line. Now the ball is at the 38. Third down and 2. Very manageable here for the Bulldogs. What do you expect to see here on this third down conversion?
Well, this is going to be a third and fourth down. If they don't get it right here, they're going to go for it on fourth down. But, man, just spread it out wide. Run off the ends.
McGee hands it off there to Sanders. Sanders going to be stuffed. Not going to get anywhere. And that is nothing. Carlos Sanders not able to get it. Hopefully he's okay. He's laying on his back. He's helped up. He looks good. So now third. The 30. He got to the 39, so a gain of 1. Or to the 34. My bad. 1 more yard to go. Trying to get to the 35. Fourth down and 1. The Bulldogs will go for it. They are better off turning it over right here at the 34 than missing a punt here. And now McGee right through the middle for the first down. Jordan McGee able to get to the 37-yard line and get the first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the design QB run to spread the guys out, kind of empty the box with the linebackers. But, yeah, man, they're just something. Either Northwest is doing a fantastic job up the middle with only having 5, 6 in the box at a time,
McGee will hand it off. That's Sharansky. He gets a little bit of room. He gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Sharansky Johnson. He's got 2 yards he's got 1 yard to go to get to the 47-yard line. Got to the 46. It is 2nd down and 1. Timeout there for Northwest Rankin. Or no. Timeout is going to be a heat timeout. 5:51 to go here in the first half. I forget it's a heat timeout since it's not hot at all. It's actually cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. Whenever that sun went down, that temperature went with it. This is definitely football weather right here. But back to the offense here. We've had more success running it off the tackles instead of between the guards and right up the middle. Northwest is doing such a good job to clog it up. You know, Sharansky, Sanders, or McGee can't do nothing with it. Spread it outside, man. Use your feet, use your speed. It's a lot easier to spread it out wide and cut up than it is just to hit a wall.
2nd down and 1. McGee in the shotgun. Here's the snap. McGee to Sharansky. Sharansky not going to be able to get anything, and I think he might have gotten stopped at the 45. So I think he might have even lost a yard there.
Yeah, like about half a yard.
Where are they spotting this ball? Oh, they say he got closer. So that looks like 3rd and inches. That is interesting to me. So here we go. 3rd and inches here for the Bulldogs. McGee in the shotgun. Here's the snap. McGee's going to take it himself. He's going to get the first down. He's going to the left side, and he will get to, looks like, about the 49. And that's a first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great job. Hit that outside just for 1 yard, and that's all he needed. But yeah, if that one Cougar wasn't there, he'd been off to the races right there. Great job by McGee.
And now Jordan McGee been using his legs a lot in this ball game so far, and it's opened up things for this Terry offense. McGee back in the shotgun. He's throwing it over to Sanders. It's picked off. It was a high pass, and that one right there, he's going to take this one all the way, folks. That is 6, a pick 6 for the Northwest Rankin Cougars. That right there was Caleb Boggins all the way back for 6. And just like that, you think you're doing well, and then it's 6 the other way. Pick 6 as Jordan McGee throws it high, intended for Carlos Sanders, and right behind him was Boggins, and he's able to take it back for a touchdown, and that was a pick 6 there for the Bulldogs, and it goes Cougars direction, 34-6 lead for the Cougars.
Yes, unfortunate, just a little too high for him, you know. And you know, Sanders is not a short guy either. I don't know if it just his hands got cold, slipped out, or whatnot, but I do know that they end up taking it for 6.
Christian Baglione will be kicking the extra point now, which will make it 35 if he hits it. The snap is good. The kick is good right down the middle. And that is a 35-6 lead for Northwest Rankin. And I have to say, Patrick, I did not expect this.
I really don't think anybody really did, honestly. Man. 2 turnovers. 3 short field positions.
And now I will have to ask you this in technical terms. Would you call that those high snaps, or those considered turnovers?
No, it's just a mishandling of the ball.
Okay.
But now, in the end, it did resulted in a turnover on down because it was.
Yeah. It's effectively a turnover,
Yeah.
but it's. I was just wondering official stats. The Bulldogs will be set to receive again. Not a position they wanted to be in, because just a few moments ago they were making some headway down the field. And it's a mixed bag with the passing game, because, I mean, he's able to throw a nice one down the field to O.J. Marshall earlier today. And that was complete, but that one just high and intercepted. His second interception of the game. Sharansky's going to take it, and Sharansky's going to try to find something. He's running to the right. Sharansky trying to run through. He's going to be pulled down right there at the 25-yard line.
Ran 40 yards just to gain 5. But yeah, you know, like you were saying, like he can throw the deep ball. And like I was telling you, I said, hey, if you're going to throw it deep. You know, he threw one behind. He had an interception, had one that was almost picked off, and then you had another one that was picked off for 6. Just my best way to do it, read options and go off the edges. If they start filling that up, misdirection right up the middle.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Jordan McGee in the shotgun with Sharansky to his left. He's going to he fumbles it. McGee jumps on it. I don't think it's a fumble loss. I think the Bulldogs still have it. But Jordan McGee fumbled it and picked it back up. I don't think they lost anything on it either. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the white cap down there. That's number 6. I wanted to go get him some Velcro shoes. His shoes keeps coming untied tonight. Maybe that's the reason why he's missed a few.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McGee in the shotgun. He's going to get it. He's looking. He's going to run to the right. McGee, he's going to find an opening.
Stiff
he's
arms.
running up the sideline.
Good job.
He's got Green, baby. Jordan McGee.
Come on,
up
dude.
the sideline all the way for 6. Touchdown, Terry. Jordan McGee. He found the road, found the real estate, and went all the way for a touchdown.
Outside,
How about that
man.
from Jordan McGee?
Hit the outside edge and took him to the races.
McGee's got it. And now, are you going to kick the extra point? Yes, you are. Pat Bracey's out on the field now. Titus Kelly is out there to hold. Last time it was a missed extra point. I don't know if it was the snap. I think it might have been the snap last time.
I don't know. It's just the way it came off his foot looked more of a line drive. But wait for McGee to forget the play completely, the pick 6 that he did, and come back and replace it.
Another one. It was low. It was blocked. And folks, that's another missed extra point there. And I guess if you're Coach Thigpen here, you're probably thinking, should I stop kicking extra points?
Yeah, quit punting and quit extra points, man. Maybe they just got homecoming dance on their mind, you know. They're still teenagers, you know. I still remember those good old days. But you can definitely tell they've been kind of this is not the Terry team that we've been seeing all season long.
Yeah, no.
I can tell you this, come Monday morning or Monday afternoon, probably about 2 days, they're going to be running nothing but special teams. Or
I mean,
go for 2.
The thing is right here is that the only problem is just the fact that 35 points already for Northwest Rankin. But right now, I mean, you're really not scoring at a terrible rate.
No.
2 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns we gave them. 21 points.
Absolutely. Spotted them 21.
Yeah.
The last two were the pick 6 was another one too, but that one drive they made was a pretty good drive. But you got to turn them over. You got to get a stop here. And now Pat Bracey's going to be kicking off here to the Cougars. Here comes the kick. The kick is low.
Knuckleball.
And it is picked up. Oh, he lost it.
Get it.
He lost it in the back. He's trying. No,
Strip
he
it.
dodges defenders, but he's going to be pulled down at the 16-yard line. And that.
Great downfield coverage by that kickoff team, too. Hopefully that right there gets this defense to go, and a turnover will be wonderful right now.
Absolutely.
Be a short field position for the offense. Get up there, hopefully probably go for 2. Just shorten this game.
Ball at the 17-yard line. The Cougars have it. It's White in the shotgun. Has Lewis to his left. White hands it off to Lewis. Lewis to his right. Bailey,
yes.
He got his hands on him. Pulled him down. Amarian Bailey. And Amarian Bailey was voted player of the week for the Bulldogs from last week. He's done well the past 2 games, even though they were losses. But now the ball is spotted at the 14. He lost 3 yards. So now it is 2nd down and 13 for the Cougars now. And that's probably the first run for loss there for Lewis. White checking up with the offensive line. He's backing back up. He's got 2 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. He's looking to throw.
Ooh,
he will
stop
throw
and
it over the top, and that's
Hey.
going to be a penalty. He had his hands on him. Caleb Tillman did, and I can see a jersey pull there.
Oh yeah, it's either
Probably
a
be
flag or 6 points. That stop and go.
Absolutely.
Man.
I mean, it was smart to pull his jersey on that one.
Oh yeah. Replay 2nd down.
So now, ball's at the 24. Trying to get here to the 27. 2nd down and 3 now. You did have 2nd down and 13. They have 2nd down and 3. Here we go. Back in the shotgun. Wes White. Here we go. He's looking. He's back to throw. He throws it, and that is way over the head of the intended receiver, which was Brendan Brown. 3rd down and 3 now for the Cougars. Bulldogs looking for a stop here.
Yeah, I agree right here. Hurry up and get the ball back for your offense. Give you about 2 minutes left. But look for them little. See, shotgun, he got to the left side. He's going to go right up the middle or to the top side of the screen right here.
Here's White. He hands it off. He's going to be wrapped up.
Call
Pulled
timeout.
down there at the 25. 4th down and 2 now for the Cougars. And now I think a punt unit is going to come out. And so for the first time in this ball game, the Bulldogs are able to get a stop here. And they stop the Cougars. Now we'll see what they can do here.
Yeah, great job for this Terry defense to get 3 and out right here, and that pass interference. Thank goodness he did that, because if not, that would have been 6, and gives this offense enough time to put another 6 back up on the board.
So just over a minute and a half to go in the first half. The Bulldogs are going to try to get something here to end out this half. The ball's rolling.
Peter.
And it will go down to the 27-yard line. And now the Bulldogs have 1 minute and 22 seconds to get some points here to finish out this first half. So the Bulldogs are coming out with a unit and going to try to get some points here.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be going a little deep passes. Throw it downfield. None of these little 5-10-yard scats. Get them back, and then somebody just run down the field, get a big chunk of it. You got 2 timeouts left, or I'm sorry, 1 left, with 1 minute 22 left. You gotta play smart. If you catch the ball downfield, or make sure you get out of bounds.
And I mean, when you put this in perspective, that the Bulldogs are able to get a score here to end out the half, they can go out of the half with a 2-score deficit here. McGee's going to
get rid of it.
He's going to scramble
Help
away
your-
from
help-
the defense. He's going to throw it over.
There you go.
There we go.
Back
He's
up.
going to get.
Oh.
That's going to be a fumble. The ball's loose. No, he's able to keep it. That was Josh Cole.
Yeah, there's going
And
to be
then he's an ineligible receiver. I was like, hold on a second.
well, you're going to have men downfield as well. There's a bunch of big guys.
Ineligible receiver.
I mean, now the refs decided to start paying attention.
Probably looking at like, hold on a second. Hold on a second. That dude was up on the line.
Yes.
Ball is now at the 23. Second and 15 for the Bulldogs. McGee's looking to throw. He's scrambling to his
Downfield.
right. He's looking. He throws it over. And that right there is some contact on the catch. Incomplete. And he was going for Donovan Young.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. 3rd down and 15 now.
go
1:03
down.
to play.
Yeah, go downfield. You know, that was a little 15-yard pass, man. You got big chunks on it. These Northwest Rankin secondary guys are all over them. But we have the talent and the size and the speed to beat them downfield.
What do you expect here on this third down?
I'll have one of the guys run the post to get right there in the middle of that T. But what O.J. Marshall, it's 2 plays in a row where McGee had a scramble, and as a wide receiver, you got to come back and help out your quarterback. Don't just stand there. Help him out. You know, if you just stand there, that DB's going to be covering you, and he's not going to throw you the ball. You got to move, react, and help out your quarterback.
Ball's at the 23-yard line. Third down and 15 for the Terry Bulldogs. 1:03 to play in the first half. The Bulldogs trying to get a score here before the first half comes to an end. They trail 35-12. So now, McGee in the shotgun has Sanders to his right. 3 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. McGee's going to get it, throw it over to Sanders.
Double pass.
Sanders, he's going to
wide open, baby.
Oh,
Let's go.
Johnson! He's got Queen, baby! Will Johnson! Touchdown! Terry! The Bulldogs get a big score to end out the first half! What a play, folks! What a play, folks!
Caught him sleeping.
And now, the Bulldogs, I would imagine, are going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, the best way to do it right here is go for 2.
You can cut it to 35-20 and make it a 2-score game at halftime.
Yeah, you got to figure something. They got to hurry up. Make sure you got enough on the field. Enough ones that came on, you got to come on. Ones that came off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But how about that? Carlos Sanders played quarterback last year for the Bulldogs and took a lot of snaps at quarterback, and he threw a beautiful pass down there to Will Johnson.
Man, a beautiful pass.
He ain't made a field goal yet. It's common sense, man. Come on.
McGee in the shotgun. Here we go. He's got it. McGee's going to run to his left.
Set it up.
He runs in.
Oh, man.
And
Come on,
2,
man.
But they throw some yellow on the field. Oh, man. So a false start on the play.
Possibly. But I guess that ref left his whistle at the house because you got a touchdown. Touchdown.
Oh, they're gonna count it. The 2-point conversion is good, folks, and they make up for 1. They make up for 1 missed extra point. 35-20. Now you just have to stop them for 49 seconds, and you can go out with a 35-20 deficit. And folks, I'm telling you, I'm back on the train.
Yeah, don't sleep on these dogs here tonight. Man, that right there, that double pass was perfect. Yeah, great ball, great route. All the DBs, linebackers bit down on that swing pass from McGee to Sanders. It's what it's designed to do. It did its job and put 6 back on there and went for 2 and got it. Great job.
Absolutely. The Bulldogs are in this ball game. Got some energy with the fans, the energy with this team. This offense is rejuvenated, and now they're going to kick off to the Cougars. And one thing you got to do is you got to stop them here.
Yeah, with 49 seconds left, either they're going to do 1 or 2 things. They're going to try to throw it deep and get a touchdown before the second half because Northwest receives the second half kick.
Gracie.
Get it.
And now, here we go. Glenn pulled down there at the 23. That was Donald Passmore.
Uh-oh.
We got a player down on the field here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, number 25, Tavion White. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, whatever you do as a DB right here, no matter what, you've got to keep it in front of you. Don't bite on these little swing passes. Make sure he starts running up because you don't want that to happen. What we just did to them.
or number 2. No, not 22.
And so one player that we have not seen any action from is Javian Crump, and he is a leading receiver for these Cougars, but they've been running the football. They've been running the football and targeting Brendan Brown, and that's all we've seen so far in this ball game. So I would wonder if they're going to target Javian Crump on this possession here.
Yeah, look for that. You know, like you said, he's their go-to guy, number 0.
Hey, look, check.
I believe. I don't see 0 out unless they don't change his number.
Maroon Teal. Tell White he got 2. Maroon Teal.
Yeah, you
White
got.
got 2. Tell White he got 2. Hey, tell Tim he got to come back.
Here we go, White back. He's going to hand it off there to Lewis. Lewis is going to run, going to be down there at the 29 to the 30. And now he's about 5 yards short now. 2nd down and 5 now for the Cougars. Clock is running, 30 seconds to play here in the first half. He's going to hand it off again to Lewis. Lewis going to be wrapped up real good down there at the 31. And now the clock continues to run down to 20 seconds. The Bulldogs increasingly looks like they should be able to get out of this first half, and the Cougars do not look like they are in a hurry. They are letting this clock run out. I think they're going to let this clock run out completely. It's down with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and we're going to go to this half. 35 to 20, folks, and I'll tell you, it was 35 to 6, and now it's only 35 to 20 going into the half. The Bulldogs are right back into this ballgame.
Yeah, it looked like the Bulldogs sat there and took all that momentum right back with them, and that's a fantastic job. Way to not just give up. You know, being down, like you said, 35 to 6. You know, a teenager, some of these kids, you know, they just put their head down. And that's it. There's still plenty of ball to be left to be played here, and they knew that, and the coaches and that staff, you know, just beat it into them. But hey, there's still 3 quarters left, 2.5 quarters left, guys. There's plenty of ball.
And I can tell you this. How about how high scoring of a game this is? Because I'll tell you this. I can get used to 35 to 20 halftime scores. I mean, I'd rather us be in the lead. But I love it when the end zones are getting filled up.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's exciting. It's not boring. None of this little slobber knocker. You know, years and years ago, about 15 years ago, speaking of something like that, a 3-2. When I tell you the score, exactly, it's like neither team wanted to win. But yeah, I love these high-scoring games, man. They're exciting to see, you know, and it gets the crowd into it, get the players into it, both sides. Just wonderful. But 2-possession game, and a fire lit underneath these Dogs, and way to go into the half with a huge momentum swing for Terry.
Absolutely. And, folks, thank you for joining us. We'll be back for a halftime report right here. I'm Charles Williams. Right here with me is Patrick Bullock. We will be right back for more Terry football coverage right here on the TSJW Network.
Jackson, Mississippi. She plans to attend medical school and become a dermatologist. Skyland is a member of the varsity and competition cheer squad. And when she isn't cheering, she enjoys ballet and making TikToks.
Welcome back to Bulldog Field right here on the campus of Terry High School. Right now they are doing homecoming proceedings right there at half field there. But right now we're going to talk about this first half. 35 to 20, Northwest Rankin in the lead. And if you just looked at that score, you would think, Northwest Rankin's running away with this. Well, it looked like that for a little bit. They went up 35 to 6. The last 2 touchdowns have been by the Terry Bulldogs with 2 stops at the end of the first half.
Yeah, man, just whatever somebody said on that sideline definitely lit a fire underneath these Bulldogs. And it's a great timing right before the half. You know, they can go in the locker room and say, hey, guys, we're back in this. You know, it's 4 quarters in football. We gave them a quarter and a half. So let's come out in the second half and just punch them right in the mouth. Northwest will receive the kickoff. But here's one thing. I would not be surprised if Coach Thigpen comes out with an onside kick. Wouldn't be the first time this year.
No more. The Bulldogs are kicking off to begin the second half. Now, Patrick, if you've got a few scores from around the region.
Yeah, we have Oak Grove and Petal. Oak Grove 21, Petal 14. They're at halftime. Let's see if I can get back to it. Last time I checked, it was in the halfway through the second quarter. Meridian was beating Pearl 22-0. And let's see. Well, it is not acting right. Let's see. Sorry about all this.
No, it's all good. We'll take this time to call out 2 for 7 Kitchen in Byron, Mississippi. That is a sponsor here for Terry Bulldogs football. It's over there in Byron. Go check it out and go get some food there. They also cater as well, so go check that out. I see that I know Brandon and Warren Central are playing tonight, and they just are not reporting their scores right now.
Yeah, they're not reporting anything. It's just like, see, Pearl, I can't find nothing. Pearl's at halftime, but I've yet to figure out the score on that. But yeah, it's some tight games between.
Yeah, and I mean this one doesn't look as tight as it really could really be very easily.
This game is a lot closer than what it should be. Several times, we sat there and shot ourselves in the foot, and I said that before the game started. We got to get rid of all these careless errors and penalties. Knock on wood, no penalties. Two penalties, give or take.
Yeah.
But these turnovers, we've got to get rid of them. Hit the ends, hit the edges a lot harder. Our linebackers and the guys right up the middle, they need to do a better job of shooting their gaps and getting to it. But other than that, the last half quarter, perfect ball for the Terry Bulldogs.
So here we are. We will be starting the second half in about 5 minutes or so. But thank you for joining us. We'll be back with second half action right here on the TSJW Network.
And spend time with family and make TikToks. For monitors from Bobby Bryant. I have nothing in common with lazy people who blame others for their lack of success. Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses. Junior Bay from Warren, nuns.
Northwest Rankin. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, we're on now. Welcome back to Bulldog Field. Travis Williams right here with me is Patrick Bullock. The Terry Bulldogs are hosting the Northwest Rankin Cougars. The score is 35-20. The Cougars are in the lead, but the Bulldogs scored the last two scores of the first half and also got two stops of the Cougars. So now the Bulldogs will be kicking it off to Northwest Rankin here. And Patrick, what do you expect here from the Bulldogs to begin the second half?
Hopefully pick up where they left off in that first half. Homecoming, it's great. You know, it's wonderful, you know, for the school, for the kid, you know, for the girls down there. That's wonderful. But for football, man, as a player, especially when you have a big momentum swing like that, like I told you, you know, it can be a big dampener on it. But that's just me speaking. So hopefully we can get right here, get a big stop, and get back to work.
For sure. And now the Bulldogs are about to be kicking it off here to Northwest Rankin. It's going to be Pat Bracey, and now the referee's trying to blow it dead. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, they weren't lined up right.
So Pat Bracey will be kicking this football off. He's going up. The kick is a low kick, and that
double.
will be picked up now. Now he's trying to run around the side to the right side. Now he's being pulled down, and he will be pulled down right about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Cougars will have the football. That was Kanan Tapper who picked that one up and took it back. He took it from about the 15 to the 33.
Yeah.
18-yard return there.
Yeah, right there on that kickoff return. The ref, the judge right there over the ball, kind of pulled 44, Cavante Smalls, kind of over the side and said something to him, something that he didn't really like. So kind of keep an eye on that with Smalls when he goes back out there.
White in the shotgun now. He gets it. He hands it off there to Lewis. Lewis coming around the left. He's going around. He gets past the 40, down to the 45. Pulled out of bounds right at half field. Got the first down and some more. And that's Dylan Lewis doing a lot of damage in this ball game, and he gets a first down there.
Yeah, that wide receiver for number 1, Brendan Brown, man, great job blocking. And Caleb Tillman just couldn't get off the block. You know, you got to get off as a DB. Your number 1 job is if you're getting blocked, you got to get off of it quick.
Yeah, Brendan Brown there with that. And now there's the handoff there to Lewis. Lewis gets in there, and he will be pulled down right there at the 46-yard line in Terry Bulldog territory. That right there is a gain of 2. Or I think he got to the 45, so that's a gain of 3. Second down and 7 now for Northwest Rankin. So now the Bulldogs trying to get a stop here, but the Cougars are already in their territory. Wes White back in the shotgun again. He's got 2 receivers to his right. He's got Dylan Lewis right behind him. So here we go. He's looking. He's checking up with the offensive line now. He's changing the play, it looks like. He's looking over to his coach. Here it is, the snap. He hands it off to Lewis. Lewis runs through there, and he will be stuffed
Big
right
wall
at the 45,
of dogs.
and he will get nowhere. Tylen Coleman was leading that effort there. Jacabrian Washington as well. And the Bulldogs stuff them at the line of scrimmage. Now it is 3rd down and 7 now. 3rd down for the Cougars. They've been successful mostly on 3rd down so far in this ball game, but the Bulldogs had the momentum in and out the first half. They're going to look for something here. What do you imagine they're going to do?
Back to the bread and butter. Run it.
Oh, he's going to be back to throw. White. He's airing it out over there, and it's complete, and it's caught for the first down. Cade Thortis was the target there. He caught it, and he was against Passmore there, and he got it to the 36-yard line. First down now for the Cougars.
Yeah, a little 7-8 yard curl route. He sat there and just had the best of him. Great ball, but got to have a better coverage on the back end of it right there.
Just over 10 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter. White checking with his offensive line once again. He's back in the shotgun again. White He's going to get the snap. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's airs it out against
Bang!
Passmore.
Let's go. Oh!
He got it. It's incomplete, but Passmore did break it up. Incomplete pass there. A good defensive play there from Donald Passmore.
Yeah, great jump on it right there, but he kind of, Passmore got away with a couple tugs of the jersey right there. But that's football, you know. Stay right there with his hip, and the refs ain't going to call it. Don't be too aggressive with the tug, but great job by Passmore.
Ball's at the 36-yard line. White, he's in the shotgun. He's got two receivers to his left. He's got a man behind him. Now he's got it, handing it off to Lewis. Dylan Lewis around the left. He will have contact, but he pushes through. Gets down to the 30, to the 25, out of bounds. And he gets the first down, folks. First down for the Cougars. We're going to see where they spot it. It looks like they're going to spot it right there at the 24-yard line for the Cougars. Now, Northwest Rankin trying to open up a 3-touchdown lead. Again, they lead by 2 touchdowns right now. But the Bulldog offense has opened up multiple things on offense here. Now, 9:42 to play in this third quarter. White in the shotgun. He's got Lewis behind him to his right, and they blow something dead. I don't know if did they throw it a yellow? They did. That's offsides on the Bulldogs, and now that will advance Northwest Rankin 5 yards here. Now they get down to the 19-yard line. First down and 5.
Yeah, I've been wondering when they're going to get caught tonight. Several of them have been lined up right there in the neutral zone all night long and finally got caught.
Here we go, White in the shotgun. Has Lewis right behind him. Has a man in motion now. Checking back with the offensive line once again. He's got 2 receivers out right. He's got Lewis behind him. He gets the snap, hands it off to Lewis. Lewis right through the middle, gets down in there to the 15, and that's where he will be pulled down. Now he's got 1 yard left. Second down and 1. Right there at the 15-yard line. He's trying to get to the 14. Just under 9.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 35-20, a lead for Northwest Rankin. They have the ball at the 15-yard line. Here's the snap, the handoff to Lewis. Lewis is stuffed. He's stuffed. Omarion Bailey, folks.
Great job, Bailey, right there. Blew it right up the middle. Fantastic job. Way to hang on with the tackle, too, instead of just shooting past him. Great job.
Now, there we go. The ball is now at the 17-yard line, a loss of 2. Now, third down and 3 now. They're trying to get to the 14. White in the shotgun, has 2 receivers out right, has Dylan Lewis right behind him. I think Lewis has played every snap for them on offense. Here's the snap to White. White is back to throw. He throws it in.
Pick it up.
That is
great job.
An incomplete pass, folks. An incomplete pass with the target being Brendan Brown. It's an incomplete pass. 4th down and 3.
Great job by Tillman.
And now they're going to get the field goal kicking unit because they've got a kicker who can kick a field goal, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's got the leg to it, but does he have the accuracy?
That'll be the question here. So this kick will be 34 yards. This will be a 34-yard field goal here for Christian Baglione. So here's the snap. The snap is good. The kick looks good, but was it off to the side? It is good. It was through. Christian Baglione able to cash in for 3. 38-20 now. A lead for Northwest Rankin. They open up a 3-score lead, but the Bulldogs hold them to a field goal. The Bulldogs will get the ball back off a kickoff when we come back. Be sure to check out the TSJW Network website. The TSJW Network website, tsjwnetwork.net. We've got articles being written about the Terry Bulldogs throughout this season. Go check that out as well.
Yeah, a couple score updates. Brandon's leading Warren Central 21-3 with 3.5 minutes left in the third. And Pearl is trailing Meridian. What was it? 37-20. And then you got Petal and Oak Grove.
Watch the onside kick.
Let's see. Sorry about that.
Onside kick.
Last time I checked, it was 21-14 at half.
Hey, you tell me. I ain't gonna tell them.
That's Oak Grove with the lead there, right?
Maybe.
Yes, still 21-14, Oak Grove over Petal.
So here's the kick. The kick is deep. Carlos Sanders will catch it at
Come
the 5.
on.
No, he drops it a little bit, but he's going to pick it up. He's
Beat
going to
that
go.
man.
He's running. He goes right through the middle.
Out the way.
He gets a little room, but
Ooh.
gets past the 20 down to the 24-yard line, and that's where the Terry Bulldogs will have the ball. 8.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs get the ball for the first time in the second half. We'll see what the offense looks like. They were looking pretty good to finish out the first half, scored touchdowns on each of their last 2 possessions of the first half, and now they come out down 18 points, and we'll see what they have going on here.
Hey, not a bad deal for that Terry Bulldog defense. You know, if you can hold them to 3 points, that's, you know, keep them out of the end zone, that's fine. But we got to convert on this right here.
Here we go. Jordan McGee's going to run it. He runs it all the way through to the 32-yard line. To the 27-yard line, my bad. That's a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7 now for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a little design quarterback run. Sharansky going up blocking.
So 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sharansky's right to the immediate right of Jordan McGee. Here's the snap to McGee. McGee's going to run it behind Sharansky's
Cut it up.
block.
Great
McGee
job.
finds some room, runs past the 40, down to the 45, out of bounds, got the first down, and plenty more. Jordan McGee. And now the Bulldogs making the change move now.
Yeah, hey, told you. Outside, use your legs more, man. Fantastic run. That's two. That is a great run right there by McGee.
Ball's now at the 45-yard line. Here we go. McGee in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Sharansky gets
Broke one loose.
Gets some room. Sharansky got the first
Keep
down.
running.
He spun in, and he goes down to the 40-yard line into Northwest Rankin territory.
Yeah, 2 plays back to back, off to the right side and open up that middle. Kind of loosen up that linebacker, kind of spread them out, and that's exactly what happened. Great run by Sharansky.
Just under 7.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Ball at the 41. McGee's going to run it to the right, pushes through, down to the 36-yard line.
Holding.
And now we got a flag on the field, and it is holding on the Bulldogs. Hate to see it if you're a Bulldog fan.
Yeah, that ref right there, the middle guy.
Just over 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. McGee in the shotgun now. McGee's got it. He's looking
deep.
to throw. He will throw it over.
Great job.
Oh, he got it. Marshall caught it, and he's inside. Down to the 26-yard line. First down, Bulldogs. A good pass from Jordan McGee. Threaded the needle right in there to O.J. Marshall.
Man, it's just something about McGee, man. He's got the arm. It's just something about those 20-yard and deeper passes, and he's money. But great job by that offensive line, giving him time to work with.
McGee hands it off to Sanders. Sanders able to find room, pushes in. Down inside to the 17-yard line. He is 1 yard short of the first down, I think. Yes, 1 yard short of the first down. Trying to get to that 26. But no, he's at the 28, trying to get to the 27. Here we go, the snap to McGee. McGee hands it off to Sharansky.
Oh, tripped up by his own man.
Sharansky got tripped up. He got in there. Hopefully he's okay. That looked like that could have hurt there. And Sharansky turning over, and he is getting up on his own power. So that was actually, it's Carlos Sanders, my bad. Right there, and they're still short. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down. Should be.
Was this the big boy package? Uh-oh.
Should be third down and 1 now. It is third down and 1. So now, they got Ty Coleman and Tashawn Johnson out there blocking here. And now McGee's under center. The first thing we've seen of that all year. Sanders gets through, and he's going to get the first down, getting right past the 15 down to the 14.
Yeah, it looked more like your big boy package where you have down there on your goal line. Great job. definitely something new. We haven't seen it all season long.
So now we got 5:20 to play here in the third quarter. The
right
Bulldogs are moving the chains. McGee hands it off to Sanders. Sanders able to get about 3. It looks like he gets pushed some more past the 10 to the 9. And now we're looking at a 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5 now from the 10. So that's going to be 2nd down and 6 now. Now DeAndres Johnson going to get in the ball game. Carlos Sanders going to take some time off now. So now McGee under center. McGee hands it off to Sharansky. Sharansky trying to push the pile a little bit. Gained about 2, getting down to the 8. Now you're looking at a 3rd down and 4. Second down and 4. Third down and 4 for the Bulldogs. They're looking to get it. They're down here at the 8. Now Sanders is back in. Now just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Bulldogs are going to want to punch it in sooner rather than later here.
Yeah, you need to punch it in with the next 1 or 2 plays right here.
McGee in the shotgun. Has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. McGee's going to run it to the
stretch
right.
it out.
McGee runs around, pushes through, down into the 4-yard line, and I think he might have gotten the first down. Will he get it? Depends on how they spot it. No, it's a 3rd down and inches.
You better bring that chain gain out.
No.
First down, let's go.
First down, Bulldogs.
Great job, McGee.
1st and goal now at the 4-yard line. The Bulldogs going to try to punch this one in. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. They trailed 38-20 to the Northwest Rankin Cougars. McGee in the shotgun. Sharansky to his left. He's got 2 receivers to his right. McGee faked it, runs inside, and he'll be stuffed there. Got a yard of gain into the 3, and now it's 2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs. Jordan McGee has been having a lot of usage there with the run.
Yeah, using his legs a lot more, and that's how he is. He's got a great arm for the deep ball, but his bread and butter, like I said, is using those legs, getting up and down that field. Watch for the blitz on the right side off the edge.
McGee in the shotgun. Now he's going to
Cut
run
it.
around
You
the
better
left.
run.
And he goes around.
Oh, man, come on.
There's the flag. There's the flag on the field.
Coleman.
And now of holding on Terry. That is not what you needed right there.
Yeah, it was an unnecessary hold by Coleman right there. He didn't need, we got a Cougar down on the field.
I think Coleman did him in.
Yeah. Coleman's a big kid. And he all 200 plus on him.
Three minutes to play in the third quarter, and I don't know, I think.
Yeah, it looked like it's not a timeout. I guess they're not doing a heat timeout as well.
Clock's running now. Under 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. The Bulldogs are now back at the 16-yard line, it looks like. And so now 2nd down and goal from the 16. And you really want to get it in now. You have 3 more downs to get this touchdown, and you really need a touchdown at this point in the time in the game. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Timeout.
Now they're blowing it dead. Timeout, Terry Bulldogs. 38-20, Northwest Rankin in the lead with 2:34 to play in the third quarter. And Patrick, what do you expect for a play call here from the Bulldogs?
Stretch it out wide with a design run to this side of the field, the long side of the field down here on the bottom. But it was not enough estate back there to throw the long ball. Of course, if you've been on the 15, maybe you might have trips to the right, inside guy run a deep right corner, run to the top right of the pylon down there. There's a little corner route. Just toss it up. Might see a McGee and Marshall link up again.
So the Bulldogs have the football here at the 16. They're in the red zone, deep in Northwest Rankin territory. If they get a score here and get a 2-point conversion, you can cut it to a 10-point game, and he can deal with that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And I want to say that the Whitecap down there was calling a timeout on him. So hopefully we're not being charged for this because they didn't call that 6 minute halfway through the third quarter timeout.
They did not.
So, yeah, that's probably what he's running to the sideline to address to Coach Thigpen. Got all three timeouts back. I think that's what he's addressing to him. Because he didn't call. He didn't call that.
Jordan McGee has 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He's by himself in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. 2:34 to play here in the third quarter. They've got the ball at the 16-yard line in Northwest Rankin territory. It's 38-20. McGee in the shotgun now. He gets the snap. He's looking to throw.
Right.
Oh,
Blitz.
He's being attacked. He gets away from him.
Get back
Rush
to
it down.
Oh,
It's picked off. Oh, no. He was targeting Donovan Young, and now there's yellow on the field, but it's after the interception. The third interception of the ball game for Jordan McGee, and at the least appropriate time to get one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Never want to turn it down, turn it over inside the red zone. Man.
And that is a rough blow there. You're in the. You're in Northwest Rankin territory, deep in it. You had first and goal at the 4-yard line, and it turns into an interception. That is a tough situation to be in there for the Bulldogs. Now, Northwest Rankin has the football, and they will have it right there at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a White and Brendan Brown link up right here at the top.
Here we go, White.
Nope.
He hands it off. Oh, and he
Fantastic,
is put in
Bailey.
good by Amarian Bailey.
Come on.
And Bailey, he has been having him quite a season there for the junior.
Line up.
Yeah, too much celebration. Hey, that's only one play. They got 2 more to work with.
Ball is now at the 6.
Hey, don't go to sleep. Hey, don't go to sleep.
8-yard loss was there. Second down and 18. White back to throw. Here we go. He's looking to throw. He's throwing deep now, and it's through the hands of Brendan Brown as Caleb Tillman was guarding that one. Incomplete pass. Third down and 18 now for the Cougars, and they are backed up way back there.
Uh-oh, there's a – do you back it up or –
Are they going to take the second down and back them up? But see, this Terry Bulldog front line, you might be able to get a safety out of this.
Yeah.
And a safety would get rid of it being it would make it a 2-score game.
that would be great. But you, as a DB, you gotta have containment and you have to have great coverage downfield, and your edge guys make sure there's nobody sneaking out of the backfield.
Second down and real long, folks.
Yeah, he's standing in his end zone, deep in his end zone.
White. It's right there at the goal line here. He's
Hand
going to
it
hand it off to Lewis.
Safety.
Lewis, he's pulled down.
Let's go.
It's a safety, folks. A safety pulled down Dylan Lewis in their own end zone. That's a safety, and that puts 2 points on the board for the Terry Bulldogs.
Let's go.
38-22 now. And now it's a 2-score game. You get 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions, and now you have a tie ball game.
Hey, after the end of this game, McGee needs to turn and take this defense, especially those front hogs up front, and take them out to a steak dinner up the road or something. But still a ball game. Very, very, very good ball game right here.
You know how expensive it would be to feed those guys, man.
Better take a loan out. And now it's we get 2, and we get the ball back as well. And it's going to be a punt. It's not your standard kickoff on a safety. It's more of a punt.
So here we go. The Cougars are about to kick it to the Bulldogs here. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs were able to get some points there, and now they're going to get the football.
That's not a kickoff. that's more. It's like a punt.
I think they punted off.
I believe, unless there's some high school rule.
That is interesting, but it's back at their 20. I think that's might be what
Hey, either way, it's going to be a great field position for this Terry offense.
Here's the kick. Blast it down.
Take it to the house.
In there by Sanders. Sanders running up the left. He's coming around, took a little contact, pushed through, and it'll be pulled down at the 42-yard line. And the Bulldogs will start their possession there. 1:23 to go. Here in the third quarter, the Bulldogs have the ball only down 2 scores, folks. If they score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here, you have a 1-score ball game.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it for the rest of the game, unless it's a last play of the game. Don't throw the ball again. You got 3 turnovers, and luckily you benefited from 2 points on the safety on it, which is a fantastic job by that Terry defense. But just
that was so key.
Yeah, and that DB came over the back, just bread and butter.
McGee running to
Take it to the house.
He got it! He's got Queen, baby! Queen, baby! Jordan McGee! Touchdown! Terry! The Bulldogs, baby! 10-point ball game! And if he puts it in for 2, we cut it to 1 score! Jordan McGee! He busted out there! How about that, folks? If you're a Terry Bulldog fan, you're hyped right now!
Talking about anxiety. Woo!
How about that? And you didn't even take much time at all. 1:11 to play in this third quarter. And now the Bulldogs, it's a big 2-point conversion. It makes a big difference here if you get this one. McGee, he's going to run to his left. He gets pulled down. Oh, no, he got pulled down. And that's still a 2-possession game, folks. But I'll tell you this, though. Because they made that possession so short, that makes all the difference.
Yeah, great job right there. You know, McGee's tired, especially after that long run. That was a 60-plus run right there.
Yeah.
Couldn't really give him a break.
It was a 58-yard touchdown run. I mean, McGee's got a lot of rushing yards in this ball game.
Yes, definitely.
We're going to have to see what those stats are afterwards.
I would say at least 175 yards. But you, direct snap, design run for Sharansky back there, taking the snap would have been a great play too. Or Sanders, he can throw it, but he's got the wheels. But don't be surprised if a little Houdini rabbit out of the hat with an onside kick right here.
Yeah. That or you might just kick it off to him and trust the defense, because the defense is proven that they can stop this Cougar offense.
Yeah, but hey, what momentum shift has completely changed in this football, on this football field. Not a single Cougar over there hooping and hollering, but there's still plenty of ball left with 1:11 in the third and a whole fourth left.
Plenty of time to make up this 38-28 deficit. And now,
what is
delay of game on the play, so they're going to move the kickoff back 5 yards. Pat Racy will be kicking this kickoff here. He is replacing Donovan Allen. His main position is defensive back. Racy going to kick it. And he will kick it short.
Let's get it! Yes! Let's go!
Terry Bulldogs football! Terry Bulldogs football, folks! What a play! What a play! 1:07 to play in the third quarter! And the Bulldogs make the play! They force the fumble and get the ball back again! And the offense is back on the field! We're still in the third quarter! 10 points! There are 8 points here in this third quarter from the Bulldogs, and they've got an opportunity to cut this lead
Great job.
to as low as 2.
And that's what happens when you get your guys downfield for situations like that. Great job by the kickoff recovery team.
McGee hands it off to Sharansky. Sharansky not able to get anything, maybe a yard, but got about to the 45-yard line now. We got 50 seconds to go here.
Yeah, we've had
In the
three possession changes, and it's just now getting under a minute within 30 seconds.
Yeah, we thought we were just about to end the quarter just like about 15 minutes ago. McGee around the right. He will get to the 44 where he will be pulled out of bounds. Jordan McGee, and that fella's going to be sore after today, folks. He has done so much for this Terry Bulldogs football team.
Yeah, if I were right here, I'll let this last 20 seconds run out because there's a 5-6 second difference between the play clock and the game clock. You know, give McGee a little breather. You know, he's ran. So.
And the Bulldogs are going to let the time run out. The third quarter will come to an end. The fourth quarter is coming, folks. The Bulldogs have cut the lead to 10, 38-28. Folks, the momentum is in the Bulldogs' direction. Now, we'll have to see what they can do with it here in this fourth quarter. This is the clutch, folks. And Patrick, what are you expecting from this fourth quarter?
Keep doing what you've been doing. Run the ball down their throat because they haven't stopped it at all. The only time Northwest has a chance on a play is when we throw those little short 5, 6, 10, 12-yard routes. But that's it. Several big plays that McGee has busted downfield. Sharansky busted one for 12, 14 yards. Split them out, just eat them up on the outside. These guys, that Northwest edge guys, cannot catch our skill position guys with McGee on the outside. Third and long.
So here we go. 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. McGee, he's back to throw. He's looking. He's scrambling to his left, and he is caught as he is not able to get much. He is just tired, having a tough time eluding.
Yeah, he's getting up limping, favoring that left foot.
And at this point, you definitely go for it. I'm not punting this football.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, my watch just kind of notified me, say, "Hey, you're stressing out, man. You're stressing out, man."
I'm glad I don't have one of those watches. Goodness gracious. So timeout called here by the Bulldogs, and now the ball is at the 49-yard line. It is going to be a 4th and 13 here for the Bulldogs. This will be a big 4th down conversion if they're able to get it. It's going to be a tough one to get, but they can get it if they're able to make a big play here.
Well,
here we go, back on the field, the Bulldogs. They are punting it. So we will have to see how this will turn out. You cannot afford another high snap here.
hold your breath.
Here's the snap. It's low this time, through his legs. Again. Oh, he gets it blocked, and it will be picked up. No, he fumbled it a little bit, but he picks it up past the 20. And I'll tell you, it's hard to see a situation where punting the football is more of a gamble than going for it on 4th down.
Special teams can either win you games or lose you games, and that's, man, that's 3. 2 high and 1 low. And this is where this defense needs to bite down hard right now and get this ball back real quick or get a quick stop.
Here we go. Wes White in the shotgun, hands it off to Dylan Lewis. Lewis coming around. He's able to gain down to the 16-yard line. 3-yard gain now for Lewis.
Man, Bailey came off that left side, man, just booking it in pursuit.
Here we go. In the shotgun, Wes White. Lewis in motion.
He's coming out with a wheel route.
White, he throws it over to Brown.
Oh, that's a hole.
Brown able to almost get the first down, but he's going to be stopped short. 3rd down and 1 now for the Cougars. The ball is now at the 10. 3rd down and 1.
Dive to the left.
Here we go. Here's the snap.
Right.
Lewis gets through. He's going. He's got room, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Northwest Rankin. And that is a tough blow to this Terry Bulldogs football team.
Yes.
Just too many mistakes on the special teams. And the Cougars extend the lead. They lead by 3 scores now. And we move. Here's the kick here. Baglione going to kick it. It's good. Right through. 45-28. The Cougars lead over the Terry Bulldogs. This is the 7th meeting between these two teams. Northwest Rankin has won every meeting. And they are poised to win here tonight if the Bulldogs don't pull off a miracle here. The Bulldogs had a look where the comeback was in reach, but just mistakes.
Yeah, man. I give both teams, both of them. Neither one of them gave up. You know, right there at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, towards the end, it looked like everything was going for Terry. You know, everything. And Northwest just hung in there, and you know they did what they had to do. But now it's our time to get this ball back and score it real quick.
So this kick will be by Northwest Rankin. Back to receive it is Donovan Young and Carlos Sanders. 10:15 to go in the ball game. The kick is straight. It's a line drive. It goes through the back of the end zone. A strong kick there. Ball will be at the 20. And going back to the fumbled snap, you got to give Pat Bracey some credit for being brave enough to punt that one anyway.
Yeah, well, they can't advance it. On the block punt, they can't advance it. It's where it is. It's some high school rule.
What, really?
Unless they changed
you can't
it.
Block it and scoop it up and score?
No, unless they changed it in the last 14 years.
McGee in the shotgun. He'll throw it over to the side to Sharansky. Sharansky trying to get some room. Plunges in through to the 24.
Decent gain.
Getting about 5-yard gain there. 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 from the 24-yard line. Clock's running. Under 10 minutes to play. 45-28. You're down by 3 scores if you're the Bulldogs here. Jordan McGee in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sharansky to his right. McGee runs through the middle. He runs down to the 30, to the 29, just short of the 30. The 30 is the first down marker. Now, 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. But now you're probably going to need to take a shot down the field.
Yeah, a little run, pass over the top. Let's get this first down first, then come back very next play and hit him over the top.
McGee hands it off to Sharansky. Sharansky getting through. He pulls it down to the 35. The first down for the Bulldogs. And now the 35-yard line is where the Bulldogs have it. And they will move forward here. What we could use is one of those long runs again. But Jordan McGee, I tell you, after all those runs, you start feeling a little weary.
Yeah.
McGee has it. He's back to throw. He's looking to throw. He's
on,
rolling
get out
to
of
his
the way.
right, rolling to his left now. He's trying to throw it over the top
Dude.
of Sanders in his hands. He dropped it. Oh, man, it was right in his hands right there at half field. And he drops it.
Thought about running before catching it.
8:53 to play. I don't think he expected McGee to hit him with that one.
Yeah.
But McGee did.
Yeah, McGee slowly getting up right there.
He's going to be feeling the soreness after this one.
Put him in. Why not?
Sharonsky was pointing to Jordan as if Jordan needed to come out.
Yeah, he's
McGee in the shotgun. He's going to get it, hand it off. Fakes the handoff. McGee's going
Good
to run it
run.
himself.
Keep
Runs
that
through the
back.
middle.
Ooh.
And he gets down to the 45. Just shy of the first down. Jordan McGee still getting stuff done out there on the field.
yeah.
And you know he's got a lot of yards under his belt. And now he's going to come out of this ball game, Jordan McGee. I hope he's just tired. I think he is.
Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurting.
Oh, yeah. So now we've got on the field, Carlos Sanders is going to play quarterback here for the Bulldogs. I wonder how many practice reps he gets at practice because McGee is taking every snap of the season. Sanders going to run through the middle. No, not through anything. He gets stopped a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's a little blown up play on the right side of that offensive line. And he's a
And originally, Titus Kelly, I thought, was going to be the backup quarterback here for the Bulldogs, but you got Carlos Sanders back there, and Sanders has had some experience playing quarterback as he fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's trying to get out of there, and he whips a pass while he's being pulled down, and it's incomplete. Third down now. Third
and
down
eligible
and
men
11.
downfield.
Now Jordan McGee is back on the field again. Needed a little break. Coming out now is Julius Phillips. We don't see much of him out in the ball games. He's out now. I did not know that Makiba Winston is out, it looks like. Is that him?
Where's he at?
In the green hoodie. That's number 6.
Oh, man.
What? That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Well, if we would have known that before the game, at some point you don't have the team that you started the year off with. McGee in the shotgun.
What's going on the top side? The refs talking to the Northwest coach. Man downfield.
Got Sharonsky
Terry
to the right. It's
lost it
Carlos
down.
Sanders to the left.
Yeah, of course it's a loss it down.
7:47 to play in the ballgame. 45-28. The Bulldogs are going to need to get on the board if they want to
6
have
in
a
the
chance
box.
at this one. 3rd down and 15. McGee. He's
Throwing
going
it
to
up.
air it out.
Come
Down
on.
to Marshall. Marshall goes up to
Oh,
get it, and it's
goodness
intercepted for the 4th interception of the ball game. That is Brendan Brown. And that one is hard to just fault McGee at that one because you just have to take a shot down the field on that one.
Yeah, you just had double coverage. Marshall's his go-to man, but if it's double coverage there, somebody else isn't. You have at least 3 other guys, single man coverage. Ball just, and even when he threw it, it was not a great pass either. It just came out wobbly, looked like a duck or dove in the field.
25-yard line is where the Cougars have it. They hand it off now to Lewis. Dylan Lewis getting down to the 34. Gain of 9. 2nd down and 1. This clock's running under 7.5 minutes to play. The Cougars are just looking to run this clock out.
Yeah, look for Terry to guys when they go up in there to make the tackle. One guy needs to go in punching the ball out, stripping it out, and have another guy right there to either finish the tackle or recover the ball.
Ball at the 34-yard line. 2nd down and 1. White in the shotgun. Man in motion coming. Hands it off to Lewis. Lewis able to get the first down and get some more. Getting down to the 42-yard line, and that's where Dylan Lewis will get it. Another Northwest Rankin first down, and now the clock is running some more.
Yeah, missed 2-3 tackles because they're just running in the backfield. Now breaking down, just over pursuit.
Ball to 41. Clock under 6.5 minutes to play. 45-28, Northwest Rankin in the lead. They're trying to preserve this ball game and go 2-0 in conference.
Ball.
But he fumbles the snap, and he'll pick it up, and he's back at the 28-yard line.
Also 13 right there. Huge break for this Terry defense.
Now you're looking at a second down and 23.
6-minute break.
They're going to call the heat timeout, and I'm freezing cold.
Yeah, what heat? Better throw some of that up here.
Yeah, if it's hot down there, I need to get down there.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. 5:58 to go in this ball game. 45-28 lead for Northwest Rankin. And the Cougars started off the season 0-3, but they were able to get the win over Meridian. And now they're on the brink of getting a win over Terry to go 2-0 in the division. How crazy is that?
Man, like I said before, said last week, it's crunch time. I believe Brandon ended up holding off Warren Central 21-3.
Okay.
Then the Petal Oak Grove game, 28-20.
Is Oak Grove in the lead on that one?
Yes. And Pearl and Meridian, 44 Meridian, 20 Pearl. The last score update I got from that.
Second down and 23 for Northwest Rankin. Here comes the man in motion. And the snap. White to Lewis. Lewis
Hold.
trying to run through, getting down to the 35-yard line. That's where he'll be stopped. A gain of 7, which will bring up 3rd and 16. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the ballgame.
Big stop right here. Don't get caught sleeping either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jade Field running off the field as Kirsten ran on. Kirsten Williams. Here's the snap. Handoff to Lewis. Lewis
Come on.
is coming around, and now as he
Is that a hold?
ran over Crawley, and now
Decline it. Yeah, if they decline it right here, it's going to burn. Oh, sorry. I can't hear because of the band. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. So, what were you about to say?
Well, if it was a holding call, you decline it, bring up 4th down. Would have been 4th and 12. But
Now you're 3rd and 22. Clock stays running. 4:45 to play in the ball game. Wes White in the shotgun. He's looking over at the coach trying to check. Probably going to run the play clock out.
well, he ran out of bounds, so I don't see why the clock's still running. They got stacked up top.
Here we go, the run now from Dylan Lewis. Lewis finding some room, going to run through and down to the 38-yard line. 3 yards away from the previous line of scrimmage. Now it's 4th down and 13 yards to go. And now they will be punting this football. The Cougars will be. Looks like Christian Baglione will be punting it. Back to receive is Donald Passmore.
Well, let's see if we can get a high snap or low snap right here.
They suddenly move. They're in motion now. Now here's the snap, and here's the left-footed punt down the field. He's going to let it roll.
What are you
Passmore
doing?
picks it up. He spins out of it, and he's running to the left side. He's got some opening. Oh, yeah!
Got it.
He's got some room. He runs.
Let's go.
He's got more room down the field.
Oh, man.
To the 33 in Northwest Rankin territory.
Holding.
A big return from Donald Passmore. It looked like, what are you doing, Don? Then it was like, I know what you're doing, Don. I was with you the whole time.
Yeah, great run, but it's about to be erased.
Did they throw a flag? They threw some yellow on the field. Oh, man. And you hate to see it.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Well, it ends up being instead of a 35, 40-yard, well, about a 35-yard return, ends up being a 15-yard return.
Ball's at the 43-yard line now. That's where they end up spotting it after the penalty. And so now Carlos Sanders is back there at quarterback. I think Jordan McGee's probably done for the game. 3:23 to play. Be sure to check out the TSJW Network Instagram. That's at TSJW Network. Got some clips on there. Keep up with what's going on with the network. Terry Bulldogs football. Sanders in the backfield with Dondres Johnson right next to him.
What is going on? I mean,
Well, apparently they're changing out the football.
yeah, it looked like
This game's been a little wacky officiating-wise.
I understand that they're a little low on them, but man,
Ball's at the 43. Here's the snap to Sanders. Sanders faked it, threw it over to Donovan Young.
Cut
Young
it up.
has some room. Young gets through there and dives into the 42 in Northwest Rankin territory.
all right, back on the ball.
And now they're stopping the clock to move the chains. 3:16 to play in the ball game. 17-point ball game. 3-score deficit for the Bulldogs. Carlos Sanders now in the shotgun. One receiver to his left, three to his right. Now he hands it off to Dondres Johnson. Johnson pushing through down to the 38.
Hurry up,
That's
hurry
a
up,
gain
hurry
of
up.
4. Now, second down and 6. 3 minutes to play. Bulldogs don't have much of a sense of urgency, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, it's. Look, you got trips up top, but you only got 2 DBs out there covering them.
Sanders in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Sanders looking to throw. He does throw way over the head of Will Johnson.
Just a bit outside.
2:35 to play now in the ball game. 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, you got 2 plays to work with right here, but you only got 2:35 on the clock left.
Sanders in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Dondres is to his immediate left. Now Sanders, he's going to run right through the middle, get pushed down, pulled down at the 35. That was a gain of 3. 4th down and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Clock is running once again. 2:20 to play in the ball game.
Yeah,
Not going to be enough time to come back. The Cougars were able to hold on. Bulldogs made quite a valiant effort on the comeback.
Yeah, several just give them points. You take 21 points off, short field position.
Sanders, deep throw. That's right on the money. Oh, good defense. You got to give the man credit.
Yeah, see.
Good defense there from Brendan Brown. And that will be a turnover on downs. And I'm assuming we probably will see victory formation here from Northwest Rankin.
Yeah, probably a run, get a first down, and then you'll see the victory.
The Northwest Rankin Cougars will advance to 2-3 on the season and 2-0 in region play. The Terry Bulldogs will fall to 3-3 on the year and 0-2 in region play.
Yeah, not the start that we expected from this Terry Bulldog. But next week we travel right up the road to Rankin County and play my old alma mater.
Absolutely. So now they will take a knee, let some clocks run. Be taking on the Pearl Pirates there in Pearl next week. Hopefully we'll be able to stream that one. I would hope so. That will be next week. This week the Bulldogs fall to Northwest Rankin. Who do the Cougars play next? Are you able to see that?
Let's see. Let's see. Northwest. Northwest hosts Warren Central.
Oh, it's going to be a tough matchup there.
Fall start.
They will take a knee. Another one. Clock's running once again.
Call a timeout.
They only have one. They only have one more snap to do, and the Cougars are going to take this win 45-28. Terry Bulldogs had a lot of exciting moments in this ball game, but they're going to fall short. Jordan McGee had quite a ball game in some ways, and then in some ways a nightmare with 4 interceptions. And they will take the last knee, folks, and that will end out this ball game. The Northwest Rankin Cougars move to 2-0 in district and 2-3 overall. The Terry Bulldogs fall to 3-3 overall and 0-2 in district. The Bulldogs will take on the Pearl Pirates in Pearl next week. The Northwest Rankin Cougars will host the Warren Central Vikings. And folks, thank you for joining us. This is Terry Bulldogs football on TSJW Network. I am Trellis Williams. A special thanks to Rudy Bullock for running the camera and King Williams for running our scoreboard. And now I am Trellis Williams. Right here with me is Patrick Bullock. Once again, this is Terry Bulldogs football on TSJW Network. Please join us live next week as the Terry Bulldogs take on the Pearl Pirates and try to get their first region win. Thank you for joining us, and please stay tuned. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on the TSJW Network YouTube, and check that out. This is TSJW Network coverage of Terry Bulldogs football. We out.
See ya.